welcome back to Elmcreek for what I believe is now episode 10 of this Let's Play on Farm Simulator 22. Today, well, as you can see, it's snowing, and I think it's down to snow until around about 11-12 o'clock-ish. I'll just quickly move some of these. In fact, I may as well just... put that there, I may as well just put them straight on. Because we're only going to go on there anyway. Yeah, so I mean, the snow, I'm not sure without seasons on how that limits us. Obviously, all this playing without seasons, I haven't played a game without seasons on Farm Simulator since seasons came out. So some of it's that I can't remember, and some of it is simply a brand new game and I don't know. Considering I'm recording here, this stacking seems to be going remarkably well, which is worrying. So we're going to have a look at some contracts today. We might... I'll tell you what I want to do. I've been reading about the mulches and the rollers, and I want to see if now that I've ploughed that field, I can't remember what number it is, how big one. I want to see if the roller does anything. I'm hoping it's going to add a fertilising state. If the price is still high over the road, I might, at some point during this episode, I might take them over. Because I was impressed. Didn't we get about £5,500 for the last lot we took over? Right, I'll leave that like up for now. We really need some sort of shed, don't we? I know I mentioned it on the last one, but I can't have things just... This is not me leaving stuff all over like this. I like things all tucked away in buildings and undercover. And I also like to approach implements from the right side. Right, let's go over here and just see what this does. I'm hoping the snow doesn't affect our crops. Because see, that's another thing. Because I'm used to playing seasons, and the whole seasons thing's absolutely drilled into us. I don't know though. Now it's snowing, even though we haven't got seasons on, but it is February. That's going to do something to our crop. Right, I'm going to go on. Where are we at? We're on there. So that's shown as ploughed. Do we need to lime it still? We do need to lime it. Right, so that's doing nothing to that. We need to get our heads around this whole mulching and rolling thing, don't we? Because from what I read, that mulcher should have added 5% when I put the corn stubble in. But I don't see anywhere where it's done that. And then I also read, if you roll a field, this might be specifically for stones actually, if you roll stones into a field, then you get a 5% bonus as well. So we'll have to try that on one of them next time we cultivate one of these. Instead of, in fact I don't even think we collected the stones on this series, did we? It was on the European map, the one I'm not recording, that's where I collected the stones. I need to remember the working width of this isn't as good as when it's got fertiliser in it. Right, so we had what, about 2,000 in there? Let's see where that gets us. Not overly far, I don't think. And like I said, I mentioned in the last one, I don't want to have to buy a ton of lime and over purchase it, because unless we buy a new field soon, we're not going to need it. And I do want to buy another field, it's just, I'm probably about another 100 grand away from being able to do that. Right, I'm going to go around, see if I've got enough, just try to go around the headland, because turning's there, it's going to be a nightmare. What I need to decide as well, do I want to do a production chain first, or even not just a full production chain, maybe just turning our wheat into flour. I think if we get about 4,000 or 5,000 litres worth, that should be enough. Right, I'll go and collect that, and then I'll come back once we're back in our field. Okay, so we've got 6,000 litres worth of lime. I think it was 1,050 for the three bags. That's in total, which isn't bad really, is it? I've just been looking at the production chains. I'm still looking at them now. We're honey and grapes away from being able to do cereal. But there doesn't appear to be any grapevines on here on this map. Whether that's going to change, and there will be at some point, or whether we'd have to put them in ourselves, I don't know. I mean, we could do that. We could use the little fields around our farm and turn that into a vineyard. And then we've got this one for corn or wheat, or another sort of cereal base. And then all we're missing is the honey, and honey's easy enough. It's just a matter of placing the bees down, which I could do a day really. So yeah, I think that might be a one to aim for. Other from that, we're going to be way off doing some of the others. Don't have anywhere to store the sugar beets, so we can't do the stuff involving that. We haven't got any trees. I mean, we could always look at doing cotton. That's some actually. I didn't have a look, see what the equipment is. £320 horsepower, nowhere. 220 horsepower, nope. Yeah, so there's nothing there for us, is there? Wrong button. As soon as you get back straight going up, we'll have a look, see what contracts they are. Oh, wrong button again. Couple of harvesting ones. That sown one might be alright. And another sown one. I keep doing that, I keep pressing that wrong button. 2,000 to rent it though. And then it's going to cost quite, notoriously they're quite greedy on seed, aren't they? So it's probably going to cost quite a lot in seed as well. There it is again. Field 68, which I know 68's one of them ones over there. It'll be a decent sized one. In fact, you can see it on the bottom of the mini map there. Yeah, it's a good size. Right, we'll just clean up some of these bits that we've missed. I seen a question on one of the Facebook groups yesterday, I think. Or more like he was having an issue with he couldn't work out how to sell the production chains once he'd bought them, or the factories, etc. I don't know if that was resolved or whether there was some sort of issue. Jump out with the moving tractor. Right. Right, that'll do. Just been thinking, I wonder if there's one of them little collectible, I don't even know what they are, the little horses and combines and stuff like that. I wonder if there's one hidden in that barn there. Just thinking now, because obviously you get 1,000 for each one. And we're kinda in need of it. I'm sure all these have already been found online now already. I didn't even know this bit was here. Nope. It would seem such an ideal place to have it as well. Can we just drop through there? Oh, yep. Right, I'll see what's happening in this weather, and we'll come back. Okay, so the snow is stopped, and we've took on a harvesting contract. It's for barley, and I think we get, it's only about 5 or 6 grand back. I'll go and have a look. But we've got a worker on it now. Right, contracts. Yeah, so 5,000. So it's not much, but I'm obviously hoping to get some excess barley back. What I might do while we're at it, if we go back over to our farm, I might am I in the right one here? Yeah, I am, yeah. Construction, go down to, in fact, go across to animals, bees, and then this. So 33. I think that's the one we're going to go for. I want to keep them all sort of around the edges. I put there. Brilliant. I just didn't want it to encroach on our field, that's all. And then get a spawn point. Just there. So there we go. Is anything coming out? There is nothing coming out. Why is there nothing coming out? Beehive. Right, we'll get back over. I want to know why there's no bees coming out of there. That doesn't seem good. Right, we'll get back over to the contract. Okay, I haven't looked actually to see where we need to take this to. What I do want though is, because even though it's a contract I don't particularly like, I just don't like the look of driving over crops. Wrong one again. Goldcrest Valley. That is one of the trains, isn't it? It's the one down here. Ah, train, sorry. Goldcrest Valley, yeah. Ah, so it's that one there. That's where we need to go. Does that mean we have to pay for the train? So if it is, I don't like the sound of that. Right, so onto the main road, turn left and then right. I'm worried about the bees. I expected bees to be coming out of there, and I don't know why they're not. We'll have to just give it a little bit, see if honey starts to spawn. Because I think we have a plan now. A couple of them smaller fields. Is that going to stop? Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the road. A couple of them smaller fields will turn into a vineyard, which I know is expensive, but longer term goal. I had a look, just I think it was when I was off camera, the grape processing plant or something, words to that effect, is down here. So we'd need to buy that before we can buy the cereal factory. Right, so do I put this? I need to spin around, don't I? I'm on the wrong side of the road again. Brilliant. Right. Does that go in there? Again, I'll reiterate. I'm just looking up for some of them collectibles up there. Yeah, I'll say again. I haven't been watching Let's Plays or anything like that. So I have no idea. I think I've just seen one up there. Have I? Yeah. There it is. There we go. I am just sold lava. That has... No, thank God for that. Right, I'm going to put a time lapse on. We're going to get this field finished. We'll get it all down and then we'll get the train up. So we're not long. That was the last of the barley, so another 3,300 litres. I think we already had 62,000 litres. I say I think because from this part it's about 14 hours after recording the first bit. It's basically a whole night shift after. So I'll check beforehand. I'm sure it was 62. In fact, can I check on here? 56, not 62. The concern I've got with this, because I wanted to keep some of the barley, I think if I send all this, one of two things will happen. Either I'll get paid for the excess, which won't be the bad thing. That'll be the best out of the two options. Or the other option is it'll just disappear without any payment, and that's what I don't want. Also, I noticed there it is. Collect that on one of the trips down here. I was just looking around when it tipped. I didn't want to collect it off camera though. Right, that's all tipped. So we've got just under 60,000. Right, is it that you press? It is, isn't it? So it's 10 kilometers away. I mean, it's not overly quick, is it? I'll come back once it's here. Right, it went from being something like 7.8 kilometers away to being here. So God knows how that works. I do it for me, don't I? And if I go onto there and open up, I don't think I've used this since Ravenport, because there wasn't that many maps, was there? On 19 that actually used them. don't know what the capacity is for each one, I can't remember. No, we can have enough. Enough is the capacity. There we go. Right, and I think if I just press that, it'll do one and I'll get kicked off. There we go. Yep. Well, that's not right. It's all gone. And it's saying there should be more. There is no more. I've seen a couple of people have this issue. Which is worrying. I'm going to get charged an absolute fortune here, Anna. What else can I do here? I'll try saving it and coming back in. Right, that's not good. I'm just going to have to cancel that. So that was literally hours worth of work. And a massive amount of loss of revenue. For nothing. I didn't get charged though. That's weird, isn't it? Right. So basically, we done the whole field. That was 84%. We had just under 60,000 litres of barley. Went to the right place, and the whole lot only accounted for 27% of what needed to go, which only added 6% on to the total. So we've just had to cancel that, and there's nothing more we can do. With regards to the bees, in the meantime of recording and coming back onto it, I did a test map on here. Basically the bees during the winter months won't come out, but they'll start. I'm expecting as soon as we go into the next day in March that these will come and we'll start getting honey. So with any luck that'll happen, but given what's just happened, then I'm doubtful. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.